Welcome to another unboxing and review. This is the E300 red light therapy device. So it looks pretty sweet here. It's got 2, 4, 6, 10, 60 LEDs. All right, that looks pretty legit. So red light therapy is supposed to be safe to use and also beneficial for repairing muscle fatigue, things like that. It's pretty heavy duty there. It's got a little built-in control panel here on the side. A little handle, that's nice. It's a solid little fan in the back, plug in and power. Got these nice little feet on the bottom too. That is heavy duty. All right, what else is in the box here? Of course, we do have the instructions. All right, this is designed for home use. Supposed to have wavelength light sources of 660 nanometers and 850 nanometers. Supposed to bring a variety of health benefits. Looks like we got little cables here. We can hang this from we got an attachment to hang it from the door. And we got some, oh, these are all burly attachments. Check that out. Feed the rope in there. Okay. I wonder if there's an attachment on the back here. Not sure what this is. Oh, this has some little glasses too. You don't have to wear the glasses. I guess the red light therapy is not harmful to your eyes. And then we also have this cord right here. And a little remote. That's cool. Okay. And mode and all that. So, oh, looks like the cord is about 6 feet long. So that is nice. Just gonna plug this thing in and see what we think about it here. Got my plug in right over there. Okay. This nice handle in the back makes it easy to carry. There's that. Power. And then modes. Okay. Oh, wow. So we can set up our little stand there in the back. It's actually kind of cool. You can feel the warmth from this thing. You can feel the, even though, yeah, you can feel like the, like kind of like a warmth, almost like it's like penetrating into the skin there. So I guess the areas that you want this to work on, like have your bare skin there. So if you have like knee problems, maybe you just did legs yesterday or whatever, and you want your like calves or whatever to hopefully get regenerated quicker or help with that. Yeah, this thing's pretty nice actually. Seems pretty legit. It also has infrared and near infrared light. So it has infrared and near infrared light. So it has that little button you can switch over. Different mode there. So this is the near infrared. Apparently that is working right now. I wonder if my camera, oh, indeed. Wait, I think the cameras, is that my, because this is supposed to be not visible to the naked eye. But I'm wondering if right there is that's what we're seeing on the camera or not, the near infrared, perhaps. But anyways, I can feel the heat from here, but I can't see anything. So that's pretty cool. This one's like definitely, obviously you can see that. And the heat is a little bit more intense on the infrared, but this is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's super quiet, doesn't make a lot of noise. I like how the handle, you can just carry it around easily. Just turn it off if we want to. And then we can use these different ones. We can hang it from the back. So it's got these little screws there. This little cable, I believe. Yeah, here we go on the top. It has these two spots right here. So we can just screw those in. So this is, I think the frame is actually metal on there, so that's pretty burly. So we could hang this from the wall. I could plug this in somewhere. Check that thing out. That is like solid metal there. And I could just hang that over the door and hang it off of there. And because it has these little rubber things in the back, it's not going to harm it. All in all, this thing's pretty sweet. Probably be using this, or my son works out a lot too, so I'll probably use that for help with recovery. But nice light here, my friends. So the remote has a very small battery. I didn't have one of these to demonstrate this with, but I'm sure I'll have to like run to like Walmart or something and grab one that actually that I can use. But this thing seems the quality of this seems really well built. So I was a little skeptical of this red light therapy stuff, but it actually seems to have quite a lot of scientific backing to it. So this one specifically is the range about, it's a targeted. So if you have specific like arthritis or something like that, my elbow's been having a lot of pain lately. So it says like 3 to 12 inches away for the penetration of the light into to help with the cell rejuvenation and things like that. So I'm just going to list a couple of studies here. I'm just going to share these, which is pretty sweet. This is from the British Journal of Dermatology, Light Therapies for Acne, a Systematic Review and Meta-Analysis. So findings, blue and red light therapy significantly reduced acne lesion counts in multiple randomized controlled trials. Wound healing, this is from study of NASA light emitting diode medical applications. So the Journal of Clinical Laser Medicine and Surgery. This was findings, red and near infrared light enhanced tissue healing and reduced wound healing time in both clinical and preclinical trials. Here we have hair regrowth, and this is from the American Journal of Clinical Dermatology, randomized double-blind sham device controlled study to determine the efficacy of low-level laser device in the treatment of male and female pattern hair loss. And the findings, low-level laser red light therapy significantly increased hair counts in subjects with androgenetic alopecia. Whew, tongue twister there. And then finally, the fifth citing here I just have from the Lasers in Medical Science Journal, Photobiomodulation therapy in the management of musculoskeletal pain, a systematic review and meta-analysis. And the findings were photobiomodulation, including LED light therapy, was effective in reducing musculoskeletal pain and improving function in several clinical settings. So this is, there's a lot more studies out there. I just highlighted like 5. There's, I don't really see any with like negative side effects, and honestly, seems pretty legit. So as far as like, there's a lot of scientific paperwork out there saying that this is pretty good for you and showing that it has a lot of health benefits. So I'm a little skeptical. I'm always, a little skeptical about stuff. So I'm going to try this for a while on my arm, use treatments. Probably I'll try like once a day or whatever, just to see if that helps me heal any better. But yeah, seems pretty legit for sure. Like I said, this thing is nice and compact. It just has a 12-minute timer on there. So it goes from that. I could switch to the different lights. So I could do both light spectrums if I wanted. Anyways, I can definitely feel the heat. So I'm a little warm right now, just in the room here, because you can feel the heat off these red lights here. So yeah, my friends, it seems pretty sweet. If you want to check it out, I'm going to link it in the description below. You guys have a great day out there, and I'll see you all next time.